You think you're preventing cancer by just doing checkups? Screenings don't prevent cancer. They just help detect it early. Real prevention happens way before that, and it starts on your plate. Chronic toxicity inside your body is one of the main triggers for cancer. When your cells are constantly attacked by toxins, day after day, your mitochondria, the powerhouse of your cells, start to fail. And once the mitochondria are damaged, cells begin to mutate, stop functioning properly, and lose their ability to self-destruct when they become abnormal. That's when cancer begins. So, if you truly want to stay ahead of this disease, the first and most powerful step is cutting out foods that destroy your mitochondria and overload your system with toxins. Let's dive into 5 of the most dangerous ones, foods you should avoid completely, even on the weekends. Starting with margarine. It's not food, it's a man-made substance created through industrial hydrogenation, transforming cheap vegetable oils into a butter-like spread using high heat, pressure, metal catalysts, and chemical solvents. That process forms trans fats, which are so harmful they've been banned in multiple countries. Trans fats are inflammatory, interfere with cellular function, and directly damage mitochondria. But it doesn't stop there. Margarine also contains synthetic additives like BHT, or butylated hydroxytoluene, a preservative used in cosmetics and fuel. This chemical is listed by the United States National Toxicology Program as a possible carcinogen. So yes, the don't eat margarine warning is not about being extreme, it's about choosing life over lab-made poison. Second, French fries. It sounds harmless, just potatoes and oil, right? Most French fries are deep-fried in reused, refined vegetable oils, usually soy or canola, heated repeatedly to high temperatures. This process creates acrylamide, a toxic compound classified as a probable human carcinogen by the World Health Organization. Acrylamide forms when starchy foods like potatoes are cooked above 248 degrees Fahrenheit, especially during frying. The darker the fry, the more acrylamide it contains. On top of that, reused frying oil is often full of oxidation products, trans fats, and free radicals, all of which damage DNA and fuel chronic inflammation. And here's the kicker. Street vendors and fast food chains rarely change their oil daily, which means you're eating fries soaked in degraded fats, acrylamide, and chemical residues. Add that to the salt, preservatives, and ketchup loaded with sugar, and what you have isn't a snack. It's a metabolic weapon. Third, dark sodas. These drinks are more than just sugar bombs. They're chemical cocktails. The caramel coloring used in many dark sodas, specifically 4-MeI, or 4-methylimidazole, has been linked to cancer in animal studies. The California Office of Environmental Health Hazard Assessment even requires warning labels on products with high 4-MeI content. That's not all. These sodas also contain phosphoric acid, which disrupts mineral absorption and weakens bones, and high fructose corn syrup, which drives fatty liver, insulin resistance, and systemic inflammation. Many also include preservatives like sodium benzoate, which can convert into benzene, a known carcinogen, when mixed with vitamin C. You're not just drinking sugar, you're drinking a formula that weakens your cells, burns out your liver, feeds inflammation, and wrecks mitochondrial health. Soda is not a treat. It's a toxin delivery system in a can. Fourth, processed meats. This includes ham, bacon, salami, sausages, hot dogs, pepperoni, and even turkey breast if it's deli style. These meats are often preserved with nitrates and nitrites, which, under high heat, like frying or grilling, convert into nitrosamines, potent carcinogens. The International Agency for Research on Cancer has classified processed meats as Group 1 carcinogens, the same category as tobacco and asbestos. Regular consumption has been directly linked to colorectal, pancreatic, and stomach cancers. But it's not just the nitrates. These meats often contain artificial flavors, preservatives like BHA and BHT, and binding agents, all of which can be toxic to your mitochondria. When you eat processed meat, you're ingesting multiple layers of chemical insults. And culturally, many of these are considered quick lunch options or party foods. But behind the taste and convenience is a risk not worth taking. Lastly, alcohol. It's glamorized in ads, normalized in social life, and accepted almost everywhere. But make no mistake, alcohol is a toxin. The ethanol in alcoholic drinks is metabolized into acetaldehyde, a highly reactive compound that damages DNA and proteins and interferes with mitochondrial function. According to the American Cancer Society, alcohol consumption is linked to cancers of the mouth, throat, liver, breast, colon, and more. And no, there is no safe dose. Even moderate consumption increases your risk. Alcohol also weakens your immune system, depletes your antioxidant reserves, and promotes inflammation, all factors that create a perfect storm for cancer development. What's more, alcohol makes it easier for other carcinogens, like those in tobacco or fried food, to do damage. It's not about being a buzzkill. It's about understanding that every sip matters. That harmless glass of wine could be fueling a silent fire inside your body. Here's the bottom line. Cancer isn't just about bad luck or bad genes. It's about bad choices repeated over time. Damaged mitochondria, chronic toxicity, silent inflammation. All of these are triggered, again and again, by the foods most people eat daily. But you can take control. You can stop the damage, one meal at a time. It's not about fear. It's about power. The power to choose what goes into your body. So, if you found this video helpful, hit that like button, share it with someone who needs this message, and subscribe to the channel for more science-backed health strategies. Remember, prevention doesn't live in a pill or a scan. Prevention starts on your plate.